Hey everyone, excited to be back for this week's edition of Frequently Asked Questions for Commercial Real Estate. In today's video, what I want to do is talk about some productivity hacks that you can implement in your daily routine to help you just be more productive throughout the day. These are some of the strategies that I've implemented in my own life, and it's made a huge difference in the output that I have in the commercial real estate business. And hopefully through this video, you'll learn to incorporate it within your morning and just throughout the day routine so you can accomplish some similar results as well. So before we dive into this video, I'd greatly appreciate it if you could like and subscribe to this channel. It really helps with the YouTube algorithm and ensures more and more people can hear this message and learn about the many facets of commercial real estate. So now you've done that, go ahead and like and subscribe below. Let's go ahead and dive right into this episode. All right, so in today's video, I'm going to share 3 productivity hacks that you can utilize in order to increase your output in whatever profession you are. But since we're talking about commercial real estate primarily, hopefully you can incorporate it within your brokerage business to help to be able to increase your output throughout the day. Now, the first thing I highly recommend you do is to bookend your days. Now, this is a concept that I learned about in The Miracle Morning. It's a book written by Hal Elrod, but essentially what the premise of the idea is that the most productive times of your day are going to be early in the morning, and then also in the evening when you're winding down. So what I typically do is I wake up, anywhere between 4:40 and 4:50 a.m. Try to hit the gym early in the morning to try to get my blood flowing and everything else. And then I go into my morning routine of reading, writing, and then, I have done meditation in the past. I've kind of fallen off that habit a little bit recently, but I plan to reincorporate it. But really, taking and being deliberate about how you approach your morning routine is extremely important. Along with that, on the bookending side, so in the nighttime, after I am completed with work and everything else, I take a few minutes just to update my to-do list. Now, I have it right here over on my whiteboard. So every day, usually at the end of the day, I see what items I've already completed. And then, if I have any items that remain to be completed, depending on their urgency, I would move it to the top of the list and then write my next list for the day. I learned this method from the Checklist Manifesto. It's a book that I found extremely valuable. But utilizing checklists has been extremely important in my daily routine, and that's part of my evening routine. And then when I go to bed, usually I try to unwind either by listening to some audio books or, maybe even reading 10 pages of a book before actually hitting the snooze button, or I should say going to bed. So that's number 1, is bookending your days, both on the morning side and then on the evening side as well. Number 2 is what I just referenced right here, and that's creating and updating your list. Now, this is the most valuable thing that I found. I know other people utilize other methods in order to track their work throughout the day. I found that a checklist has been extremely helpful for me. Usually what I do is in the evening, I update my list with all the items that I need to complete for the next day. And then throughout the day, I update that list, modify that list as need be. And then the handy dandy eraser. So when I'm done with something, I cross it off my list. And that is how I track my productivity throughout the day. So that's been extremely helpful for me. Again, like I said, there may be other methods that you can utilize in your own life that may be more effective for you, but that has been the most effective for me. So I highly encourage you to consider incorporating some form of to-do list, whether you do it digitally on a spreadsheet or a Word document, or utilize like a whiteboard like myself, just to have it more physical. So that's number 2, is incorporating some sort of list that you can update throughout the day as you start completing tasks. And then finally, number 3 tip that I like to recommend is Drive Time University. What does that mean? It means that I love audible books because I can do a lot of things while I'm listening to them. I could be at the gym, and this is something that I do when I'm at the gym sometimes, is I listen to an audible book. I could be doing household chores like cleaning dishes or something else, and I could still listen to my audible books. And most importantly, which is what I do most of the time, is when I'm driving from place to place, whether they're going to a showing or a meeting or whatever, I throw in my audible book and I can listen to a book, throughout my drive time per se. So, let's say, for example, that you drive anywhere between half an hour to an hour a week. Let's just say an hour for easy math. That means you can go through 5 hours of an audible book throughout an entire week. And, most audible books, could be in the range of 6 hours to 10 hours of listening time. So that means you can go through, a book or 2 every 2 weeks. And over time, that compounds and compounds and compounds. So imagine the amount of value you can gain as far as your information that you gather through these books just by incorporating them in your normal drive time. And so that's my 3rd recommendation, is to incorporate audible books in your drive time to help you increase the knowledge that you gain throughout the week. And then also a bonus tip on that is that I listen to it at 1.5 speed, so that allows me to listen to books a lot faster. And I believe I read an article one time when it referenced that you can actually listen to words much faster than you can actually read them. So in that case, you'd be able to comprehend information a lot quicker just by increasing the speed a little bit more, so that you can actually go through books a lot faster. So those are some valuable productivity hacks that you can utilize throughout the day just to make sure that you can increase your output and you continue to grow and improve in your career. I'd love to hear in the comments some of the productivity hacks that you guys utilize in order to increase your output. If you guys like this video, I'd greatly appreciate it if you can like and subscribe to this channel. It really helps with the YouTube algorithm and ensures more and more people can hear this message. Along with that, if you were in the Louisville metro area or surrounding areas and you're looking for commercial real estate, whether you're looking to lease, buy, or sell, I'm a commercial real estate agent in town. I'd be happy to help you identify these types of properties. Feel free to reach out to me. My number is 502-536-7315, or you can reach me at my email at Raphael@grisantegroup.com. So thanks all so much for tuning in, and we'll see you all next time.